All right, everybody, it's Mario back with another video. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over pretty much how I get my cards ready for grading to see if there's any issues with them before I send them in, and this actually determines if I do send them in. So we already went ahead and prepped this one. This right, I didn't see any defects in this JJ McCarthy. So this is the first one we're going to prep. We got our sleeves, and we also got our rigid holders. So we're going to go through a couple cards right now. I'm not going to show you every single one of them for the process, but I'll show you one. So we got a Brock Bowers, 120 out of 199. Michael Penix rookie, orange prism. Caleb Williams, orange prism. Drake May, orange prism. Then we got JD5 on the clear. Another JJ on the optic. And then we have a CJ Stroud. I don't know if I'm going to grade the contour. Probably not. So I'll probably throw that to the side. And then we also got another CJ Stroud barbershop style. So we're going to go ahead and go through the Brock Bowers, and I'll show you my process pretty much. So first thing we're going to first is obviously we got our OJs on right here. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. We're going to look at it, and we're going to see how it looks under the magnifying glass. So pretty much face value, card looks great, but obviously, like, if a card looks great to your own eye, isn't really enough to like actually like see it. So first we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab our centering tool, and we're gonna make sure everything is good. Haven't checked this at all, so if it's not worth grading, then we're not even going to check it. So we'll go ahead and place that right over, make sure all the edges line up. And then what we're gonna do is pretty much line everything up perfectly. We're going to double check, make sure everything's good. So far, so good. I know you guys really can't see what I'm seeing a whole lot, but for the most part, it does look like it has pretty good centering. And this is also a tool that I picked up from Amazon for like 20 bucks. Got a whole grading kit here. So far it looks good on the centering. I'm gonna take that off. And next thing we're gonna do, we're actually just gonna look for defects real quick in the card. So as of right now, me personally, I don't see anything out of the ordinary. And we're also gonna check the back too. I know this video is kind of blurry for you guys with the magnifying glass, but this is pretty much like how I prep my own stuff right there. So far so good on the front. Gonna go ahead and flip that over. Got a little dust on the car, but we'll take care of that at the end. So far everything looks fine. I don't see any crazy print lines. That's another thing that PSA looks for, is like the print lines on the front and the back of the card, and obviously any like defects, stuff like that. On the other Brock Bowers, I did see a couple of defects, which is why we're not sending it in. So that part's good to go, it looks like. We're also going to check the corners, make sure the corners are nice and sharp. Don't see any defects on that corner. We're also making sure we minimize, also making sure we're going to burn some ants too, but also making sure that we minimize everything as far as like touching the corners, because we don't want to ding anything up on accident. So far so good. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but this is my process. And after that part's done, we'll go ahead and take a microfiber cloth, get off all the fingerprints. Even though I really don't touch my own cards a whole lot, sometimes I do if I forget my gloves, but I bought a bunch of these because I usually wear them once and I'll throw them away. Because usually once they get sweaty, they get holes in them and stuff like that. So pretty much all the fingerprints are off. We're not putting anything new on there. So we'll go ahead and turn it over, get all the dust off the back, make sure everything is good, make sure the numbers are good. So we got 120 out of 199. So hopefully this grades well. If this grades well, we're in for a treat, right? We're in for a treat. So can't complain. So go ahead and be careful with this. Still don't want to ding up the corners. Still don't want to ding up the corners, because like the worst thing that could possibly happen is when you're putting these in the semi-ridge holders or even the sleeves, if you ding it up a little bit, like it'll definitely show when it gets to PSA. So then we'll also take, and I actually hate these top loaders or these rigid sleeves. They're just, I don't know, they just suck. I got these from Amazon. I'm probably going to get some others, but it's a real pain to get them in there. So, but it literally just slides in. It's supposed to just slide in, but these rigid holders are extremely tough. So we're also making sure the pressure that we're putting on the card, because we don't want to bang up the top. So we'll put that in as best as we can without touching the corners. And if you guys have any suggestions for like other rigid card holders that I can use, all right, so that's good. But that's my process for submitting a card for grading, and then obviously packaging the card up. I'll put that all in another video, but we got a whole stack of them right here that we got to go through with the magnifying glass. But hopefully we can get these cards graded, come back at 9 or a 10. Obviously we're shooting for 10s. So we'll see how this goes. Like, again, good luck to me though. Appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It will really help out the channel. We're pretty much just getting started, so I appreciate everything. Another thing that I just noticed too is like I just pulled out this JJ rated rookie card. So obviously, like you can tell, like the centering is off completely. But I've seen a lot of cards that actually like that's like how the card comes normally. But if you ever have any doubts, like what you can do is you can take you can either take the same card, obviously like a base version of this, which I don't have, or you can take another optic rookie just to make sure that the centering is good with that. Because when they make these optic rookies, you also got to make sure that they're not purposely like making them like that. This is the first one I've actually seen like that. So you can always like compare and contrast with another optic rookie or the same optic rookie, just like a base version of it. But this isn't going to go in for grading at all. Centering is completely off, and sometimes like I said, the cards come and they look like the centering is off, but that's just sometimes how the cards are. But you can definitely tell we are off quite a bit on the centering. So just another tip: compare and contrast with other rated rookie cards or other cards of the same set, and just go from there. All right, so we finally finished going through all the cards. These are the cards that obviously we're going to get graded that I didn't see any issues with. So out of the 6 or 7 cards that we had, we're only going to submit 3 for grading. These were the ones I didn't see any defects on anything as far as centering, physicality, corners, all that good stuff. So we got the Barbershop CJ Stroud, we got the Brock Bowers, and then we got the JJ McCarthy. The other ones that marked for no submission was only this one, obviously due to the centering issue. So we're going to put that completely to the side. We're not going to get that graded. These right here, these orange prisms, I didn't see any centering, corner issues with any of them. So, but what I did see is I did see like a little couple like defects and stuff like that on a couple of them. But I'm actually gonna take these to my card shop just to see if I'm not tripping. Because obviously I'm still new to this, but I know what defects obviously look like. But I just want to get a second opinion on if I submit these for a grade. I know these will probably be like a high 9, maybe 10s. These may be coming in like at a 7 or an 8, so I just kind of want to get a second opinion. So definitely use your resources and talk to the folks in your local card shop. I'm sure they're great people. But yeah, now that's the end of the video. So yeah, we will see you in the next one. Thank you.